Hey, have you ever felt like you're talking, but nobody's really listening? Or, you're in a situation and you just completely blank on what to say? If that sounds anything like you, trust me, you are definitely not alone. Maybe it happens in a work meeting, right? You feel like your ideas just aren't landing. Or you meet someone new and you're kind of struggling to keep that conversation from dying. Well, if that's you, this is gonna help a lot.
Here's the good news. Being a great communicator isn't some special talent people are born with. Not at all. It's a skill, just like learning to cook or ride a bike. And today, we're going to learn the basics together.
So, the secret is all about understanding something called cues. Cues are these tiny, little signals we're always sending with our body, our face, our voice. Think of it like a secret language that everyone speaks but not everyone really gets. Okay, let's dive into this. Now, I am about to share a number with you that might just change how you think about meeting people for the first time. You ready for this?
That's it. 82%. A huge chunk of what people think when they first meet you comes down to just two simple things. And if you can get a handle on these two, you're going to feel so much more comfortable in pretty much any situation.
And what are those two things? It's friendliness and confidence. See, friendliness basically tells people, hey, I'm a friend, and that makes them trust you. Confidence tells them, I know what I'm doing, and that makes them respect you. You really need both to be understood.
Okay, so the big question is, how do you show you're confident without coming off as arrogant? And how do you show you're friendly without letting people walk all over you? Let's start with 3 super simple cues to show confidence. Let's see how this all builds up.
First up, we have a power pose, but for your hands. It's called the steeple. It's this quiet but really strong way to show that you're in control and you're taking things seriously.
So, how do you do it? It's so easy. You just touch your fingertips together. The key here is to keep your hands nice and relaxed, not all tensed up. This is a fantastic cue to use when you're listening to someone, especially at work.
Think about it. When you say something with confidence, you want your body to match your words, right? Well, the steeple is the perfect way to show that you don't just say the words, you actually believe them. All right, next up is a really simple one that makes a huge difference. Just remember this little phrase: shoulders down, confidence up. When your shoulders are down and back, you just naturally look more relaxed. But here's the cool part. It's not just about how you look. Studies have actually shown that when you hold your body in a powerful position, it can change your brain chemistry to help you feel more confident and less stressed out. Did you know that your voice can be one of your strongest tools? It's absolutely true. And now I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to sound way more confident. So whenever you want to sound sure of yourself, let your voice go down at the end of the sentence. Let's try it right now. First, say your name like you're asking a question, with your voice going up at the end. Now, say it like a statement, letting your voice go down. Hear that difference? This second one sounds so much more confident. Okay, so now you know how to show confidence. Awesome. But confidence without friendliness? That can make you seem a little cold or arrogant. That's why it's so important to also show people that you're warm and kind. And now for a really cool trick that is going to make people absolutely love talking to you. It's called the triple nod. And believe me, it is a game changer. When someone is talking to you, just slowly nod your head 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This little action sends a huge signal. It tells them, I'm listening, please keep going, tell me more. In fact, one study found that when people use the triple nod, the other person speaks for up to 67% longer. That's how powerful this is. Another amazing cue for listening is the head tilt. I used to be so bad at listening, I would just wait for my turn to talk. But then I learned this one simple trick, and it totally changed how I connect with people. When you tilt your head slightly, it's like you're non-verbally saying, I see you, I hear you, and I actually care about what you're saying. It's such a simple way to show you're engaged, and it makes someone feel truly heard and valued. So now you've got the tools for confidence, you've got the tools for friendliness, but how do you actually use them to make real, genuine connections with people? Well, that's what we're going to talk about next. Look, instead of asking a kind of boring question like, so, what do you do? Try asking something better. Ask them about something they're passionate about or what their big goal is right now. These kinds of questions open the door to a real conversation. Here's a phrase you can use, and I have a challenge for you. Ask someone this question at least once today. I promise you'll be amazed at the conversations that come from it. So, the big thing to take away from all this is that you have the power to change how people see you. It really does all start with these simple little cues. So, what are you waiting for?
End to end, here's a final thought for you. What's one area of your life, maybe at work or with your friends, where you just like to feel more understood? Now, what's one new cue you're going to use today to make that happen?